we are going to be cooking. I'm going to be cooking. Actually, I finished cooking the food, but this is just an introduction. I realized that the video doesn't have an intro, and I decided to just introduce the video. I'm cooking one food that my husband loves to eat so much. This food was on his own special request that I am preparing it for him on his special request, and I'm making use of in fact you see that in the video. But before you continue watching this video, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss any of our upcoming uploads again. And let's just get into the video. Elena say, this is the type of meal you cook when you are alone in the house and you know that nobody is going to be interrupting you. Nobody will be calling your name. Nobody will say, "Mommy." Nobody will say, "Come and see." Nobody will shout and make your heart to skip. This is the type of meal that you just cook in quietness, and then just enjoy the whole process. So to make this food that my husband requested on special, in fact, my husband requested for it. I did not prepare it, and then I decided to just surprise him with it. So I'm making use of turkey. I'm seasoning it very well with salt, seasoning cubes. I'm using rosemary here and also my onions. I'm also going to add some peppers in it. I don't like too much pepper because I don't understand why somebody will eat food and then instead of you to enjoy the food, something will be burning your mouth. I'm not just one of those people that eats too much pepper. If it's too peppery, I'm not in. So I'm also making use of frozen ginger. I'm just going to use my chopping board because I realized that this is just the easiest way to get my frozen ginger out. I'm going to add that to my already marinating turkey, and I'm just going to stir that in for it to mix, even though it didn't dissolve immediately. Now it's time to set the turkey pot on fire, and I have to make sure there is no antibody under the pot because you know when you are cooking something, you just put the pot on fire like 5 minutes ago and then you hear something burning. You can perceive it and your heart skip. My meat is burning, only for you to realize that it's something that gummed the bottom of the pot that is burning. That thing can be so annoying. So here I'm proceeding with my potato, my Irish potato. Oh, they are so fresh. I'm just using this what is it called, this potato peeler that my mother-in-law gifted me. I love it so much and I've overused it. It's time for a new one, but I can't still let it go. And then just wash it up very well, and until the water is very clean. I'm not forgetting my turkey on the fire. I need to add some water for it to cook very well until it is soft. I'm still going to stir that up a bit for the water to mix properly so that all my meat will be tasting evenly and well spiced. It's time to enter another phase of this business. This time around, I need to go get some things out from my fridge, but first up, we need to get a bowl. I am getting some tomatoes from the fridge, some very fresh tomato. Don't look at the way this fridge is. You see those two tiny plates, they are honey. They said it is original honey, but when I put them inside the fridge, the thing just turned somehow and it's now looking somehow. So I don't know if that is how original honey is supposed to be. Anyways, let me rinse my pot the way my mama taught me and then go ahead and finish washing this Irish potato. Like they were so clean and neatly washed, and I just love my Irish potato this way. And yeah, it's time to remove all those rusty parts that I don't know what ate the potato, but let me just take it off and put the remaining one inside the pot. Until I realized this method of cooking Irish potato a few years ago. I don't used to eat Irish potato. Even my husband hated Irish potato. But then I was like, something must be done. There has to be a way. And then I made this. Oh my god, it was a hit. But then I've not eaten since morning, so hunger just the mama me. And I said, let me get one Amstel Malta from the fridge and drink, so that it will at least give me energy to continue cooking this delicacy that I was preparing. And then I'm going to just add some salt to potato. You want to add salt so that it will give it taste. If not, when you finish cooking it, inside your potato will be so tasteless. So add salt to it. While still cooking my chicken on one side, I am now adding potato on the other side of this cooker. This is what we call multitasking. That word alone was coined because of women. Let me drink again, I beg. Let me start drinking this malt because my stomach was crying out at this time and I knew that this food was not getting ready anytime soon, but we move. Now let me also just use this groundnut to step it down because the worms in my stomach need food. If not, they will not allow me to continue. Anyways, I'm back to check what is going on with the turkey. You see these two things, I don't lack them in my house, except it is not in season and I have searched everywhere I can't find. Even when these two things are very expensive, I still manage to get them in my house because when I have these two guys, cooking food becomes very easy. I can easily just prepare something and the whole family eats. Anyways, it's time for me to use my potato peeler again, or this time around carrot peeler, that same one I used to peel potato, and I'm just using it to peel off my carrot. I enjoy it. Like, this thing is made from plastic, but this plastic is so sharp and does the job excellently well. That small malt I took has started giving me joy. See the way I'm smiling as I'm cooking this food now. When I cook with love. You see, I am using the happiness in my heart to cook this food. Tell me why this food will not be delicious. Now it's time to cut tomato, but my kitchen knife said no. I decided to change it and get another one. This one too, it was not still working. It was as if I'm using stick to cut the tomato. So I decided to do village style now. I went to start sharpening the knife. I'm done sharpening and this one decided to answer me and started working. Thank God for village people sense. If not, what would I have done? Start going to the market? Hell no. Anyways, I'm now dicing my fresh tomato. Like, it's so red and nice. One thing I do when I want to buy tomatoes, I tell those people select it for me. Oh. I don't need any tomato that is not ripe. They will now ask me, madam, who go come buy this one? I will now say, so who you dey keep this one for? If you no sell this one for me, who you dey keep am for? Anyways, I don't care who go come buy the other one. All what I care about is that I'm going to buy what I'm going to use. I am not going to buy something that when I get back home, I'm going to throw it away. Anyways, it's time to do the carrot. And in this special delicacy recipe of mine, I like to use big carrot like this. I just chop them big so that when you are eating it, you'll be seeing the carrot like small meat inside. Anyways, that's that. Anyways, that's the idea. Is when you are eating the food, you see the carrot inside. This is not fried rice. This is potato recipe. My potato is boiling. This time around, I added 2 eggs for my two baby girls, and I'm just using my fork to check if this thing is soft, if it is well cooked. And yes, by this time it was well cooked, and it's time to drain it out and then go back to my carrot and continue. You see, I am just multitasking left, right, center. I am doing 5 things at a time. Please, you people should give me accolade. Like this video if you have not liked it, and share it with your friends. Share it on your WhatsApp status. I appreciate it. Thank you. And now it's time to use onions. I'm using spring onions. I've the other green part got spoiled, so I just cut it off and then use this other part of the onions for my cooking. Now it's time to move to the third aspect of this cooking. I just put my pot on the fire for it to get hot so that I can go in with my oil and the rest of the thing that I need to start frying. And now it's time to start introducing my ingredients. And I am starting with onions as usual. So I'm just allowing this thing to fry very well. And then I'm going to add rosemary. Do you guys know that I am just starting to use rosemary in my cooking? Like, what have I been doing all this while? I did not know, in fact, I knew about rosemary, but I never used it until now, like until recently, and I'm enjoying it in almost all my recipes. And then add my tomato, stir, 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 add some seasoning cubes so that my tomato will not be slapping somebody's mouth. And then it's time to add carrots. Yes, you see how beautiful it's looking. I'm going to also stir that up because I want my carrot to be cooked a bit. Stir it up very well and then allow it to fry. Then it's time to add my turkey. I'm going to add the quantity that I know I'll be needing for this food. Anyways, this is what I'll be using for this quantity of food that I am cooking at this time. And I'm just going to stir that up for it to be incorporated very well. At this point, I'll be adding pepper again. At this point, my hand is always shaking. I don't even know the quantity to add, but I'm always adding charasha and add my curry spice and then stir it up. See, I actually cut off all the part I was stirring because I can stir food for Africa. Anyways, I added water and stir again. And I'm going to be making use of corn flour to give it a little bit of thickening. This one I just started using it recently, like in this food. Normally I don't use corn flour, but I decided to add a little bit of corn flour just to make it thick a bit more, even though it wasn't like so thick, but at least it was something. And then when I'm sure that everything is tasting so nice, it is not slapping anybody's mouth, I'm going to put in the potato inside, stir it. I'm putting it little by little because I don't want it to turn to mashed potato. Since my potato is already very soft at this time, I'm just putting it in one after the other and then stir. My vegetable leaf of choice is mint leaf. Sometimes I make use of scent leaf, sometimes I use curry leaf, but this time around I'm just making use of mint leaf because I had it available in my fridge. So I'm just going to plug that up, wash it up thoroughly, and then put it in the potato. Now I'm adding my eggs to it and the food is ready. All that yumminess is ready. If you like, you can make the water to be more than this. Sometimes I like my water more, and I'm just dishing it into my plate, just getting ready to enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, share it on your WhatsApp status, very important, and also leave your comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts about this video, and don't forget to watch my other videos. And remember, you guys, please remember to watch all the art. Watch all the art so that I will get paid. Thank you so much for supporting this family, supporting this channel, and I'm going to see you in another video of mine. Bye.